Hold up. The following episode contains vulgar language and wild opinions. Viewer discretion advised. Welcome to episode 5. We here, we made it. Like, subscribe, comment. Be sure to do that. Don't forget to do that. It's a big one. I feel like it's a big episode we got going on today.
Definitely.
I'm gonna introduce everybody. How about that?
Oh.
All right. We got the one and only Juan Boulevard. Rns Papi.
Yiddy.
Maybach-O.
That be me.
I don't know why he says that.
That be me.
I'm only talking to him.
That be me.
Almighty Stretch.
Just for clarity.
You dig.
K-Twist in the building. Wait for him to say something. And we got the only, the one and only.
Give me the intro. Give me the intro.
The one and only.
The lens guard.
He did it all. He records big artists. When you see that he's pulling up, you slow down and say, who?
Who that?
I don't want to gas it up too much. We got Shadow. Welcome.
I appreciate you guys for having
Special
me.
guest friend.
I want to jump right
show,
into just
brother of
interviewing,
mine.
getting to know the viewers, get to know who you are.
Before anything, I just want to say thank you guys for bringing me on the podcast. I appreciate it.
Of course, man. Welcome to the Loft Podcast. Be sure to follow that.
Yeah. I'm gonna put it in. All right.
Shout out to Dre too in the cut.
Hey, yo.
Anywho, so let's start this up. So let's start from all the way from the beginning. Where are you from? Where are you born?
Born and raised in Rome, where no
Okay.
one knows. Everyone's got a problem with
Stretch
Rome.
don't like
Well,
On that note,
you see
thank you for
the
coming.
daily hate stats from Rome.
Thank you for coming. But
Talk about it.
The daily hate stats from Rome. Now, I was born and raised in Rome.
Okay.
Yo, I got one thing to say
Talk
about
it.
Rome. Yo,
Oh, here we go.
What's wrong with
Let's
Rome?
talk about it.
I never heard
ain't
this
nothing wrong with Rome, bro.
Okay.
don't be modest. No, come on.
Shout out to Marshalls. I fucks with Rome.
Okay.
But what I'm saying is, yo,
I see you.
when niggas be like, yo, I'm about to go to the city, they be Utica.
Rome is small.
Oh, so the city to Rome
Rome is actually
is Utica.
geographically, it's one of the biggest cities in the United States.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Geographic.
Geographically,
I
but
like
there's lots
that
of farms
breakdown.
and shit
That's
like
a
that.
super
You
Oh, I like that.
know what I'm saying? It's not really urban. You know what I mean? That's the problem. Everyone looks at it and they ride through and it's a bunch of white people and older people and shit like that. So they're just like,
A lot of Italians.
yeah, a lot of
lot of
Italians.
Italians.
But they
Okay.
can't make good pizza out there for some reason. I don't know.
They can or can't?
Where you get your pizza
Can?
from?
UT, baby.
Where- no,
Bleecker
where?
Street,
Where?
Oskanitz.
Yeah, fuck
Oh,
that. I'm a
alright,
piece of
alright.
classic baby, man.
I like
Piece
that. I
of
like
classic.
pizza classic.
Like his eye.
Oskanitz, my mom put me on to the special number 7,
good on the
the small
upside
number
down.
7.
But yo,
I never
yeah,
liked it, that shit. My
That's not
mom
for
put
me.
me on that
I'm
shit.
good on the sauce on the top.
I say
That's
big
not
shout
for
out
me.
to Slice though.
Big shout out to Slice.
They
Is
be
nice.
holding it down.
Shout out to
Slice is
Slice.
dope.
Shout out to Slice.
Slice is dope.
I'm gonna give you a
Slice is
free
dope.
shout out right here.
Yeah, bring it back real quick.
I mean, there's gonna be a pizza
Slice.
here. There's gonna be a pizza here next time.
Yeah, next time.
Start.
Anywho, all right, check it though. So we get right back into the interview.
Yeah.
That's how we get here. That's how we get here.
Oh, man.
We had to come at Rome real fast. I'm done.
We love
Anywho,
Rome. Shout out to the Rome
Big up to
viewers.
Rome. I've never
Yes,
been. I've
sir.
probably been out there. Oh yeah, we're
appreciate
kind of
it.
out there. Anywho, so what started you getting to? What do you do?
I do a lot. I'm a director, a video director, I'm a graphic designer, I'm a producer, I'm a photographer, and
This man
whatever
can
else
do
you need
everything.
So what is your what's your main like? What is
my
most
bread
people
and
do?
butter is the video,
Videography.
the video stuff. That's
Okay.
just where my forte lies.
Did you go to school for that or no?
No,
You didn't go to school
no,
for that.
no.
So you just got nice with that.
Yeah, it was a hobby. It started like all my friends and us. We all wanted to be rappers back in the
Yeah.
day, like all that.
You used to rap. What was your rap name?
Oh man. It was.
Wait, I never know
It was
you-
Shadow. It was Shadow later on, but in the very, very beginning,
What was it?
it was Freeze.
I like that.
Yeah, it was
Ice cold rap. Ice cold rap.
Man, listen, it was the
I
worst.
like you know what I find funny because my boys used to crack on me and call me Frozone. So I take free.
Where's my super suit?
I take free to her. Thank you.
No doubt.
Thank you for enduring
No
us.
doubt.
Thank
No
you.
doubt.
Anywho.
No doubt. But no, everyone, like our little crew, we all wanted to be rappers and everything.
Got it.
So basically, the way I honed my skills for everything was I knew eventually we'd need videos at some point.
Right.
So
Somebody
it's
has
like,
in that bag.
You was thinking ahead of time.
right. The way it first started was I used to make beats in the very beginning on like Fruity Loops, like 0.1.
Oh my god.
It had to be.
Nostalgic. I used
Started
to
doing all that, and then it was like, then I wanted to be a DJ, and I was DJ Shadow.
Ooh.
And then it was, I know we're gonna need videos, and got the camera and started doing little stuff like that. We'll need graphics, and all through college, I'm doing stuff for me and my homies, and because I knew we'd need it, and I wanted it to be an in-house deal.
Yeah, definitely. Of course.
And then it just kind of blossomed from there. They all kind of spanned off and did their own thing, and
I respect
I'm
it.
still close to a lot of them, but for me, it just turned into a business.
I like that.
Oh,
I like that. So let's name drop a little bit.
Oh man,
Who have you worked with, Shadow?
who have I worked with? I've worked with Papoose. That's my guy.
Ooh, Pat Poos. I got 5
Brothers of Death. You don't understand.
He's a New York
I
guy.
got New York City in the palm of my.
Definitely a New York cat. I just came back from their baby shower, Remy and Pat.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, you got invited to that?
Okay,
Come on.
Son, that's his man,
Yo,
bro.
Did I get invited? Run the intro back. Nah.
The one and only.
It was fun. It was fun. Sometimes I don't believe it.
No, it's fact.
You know
It's
what I
humbling.
mean?
It's humbling.
It's sometimes I'm just like,
That's awesome.
like this dude's calling me and texting me, and I'm just like, why is this dude calling? This is crazy.
That's fire.
Like, I'm just-
Yeah, he's a really cool
that
dude.
that
man.
is
We've
fire.
developed a
Is
friendship.
Remy really that straightforward?
Oh, you don't want no problems with Remy.
Yeah.
She bucks
You don't want
ambitious,
no
bro.
problems, bro.
I
we
really
were
just
just-
want to meet her, bro.
She has at the baby shower. It was like when you first walk in, you have to take your phone. They lock it up in this case and give it back to you because they're like they don't want no
pics,
no
no
pics. They
nothing.
want you
I
engaging with
respect
people and all this
Yeah.
stuff. So there
Remy's
was
so rad. I know
couple
that.
heads.
That's fire.
A couple heads ended
Tell
up
me you
having their
seen
phones somehow.
Joe Button there.
Joe Budden and Sen.
I seen it. I seen the pic. I was
Yeah.
like, yo.
That's
Joe Budden.
fire.
There was tons of celebrities
He's a big
there.
Joe Budden fan, by the way.
Yes, sir.
Joe Budden walked in with the giant Future hat.
Yeah, the
The
red
red
hat.
I'm dead.
With the red Michael Jackson
I'm
real
dead.
leather. Yeah, he's wilding with them hats lately. By the way, I don't know. What's up.
Yo, bald niggas gotta do what bald niggas
Nah, I
do.
feel
We
you.
stick
I feel
together,
you. But
you
I
feel
feel like Joe. Did you
Gang.
watch the? Oh, damn, we
Show up a
started
nice
podcast
bald picture of
wars.
you right
I'm
here.
up to, I'm up to date.
I'm
I
gonna do
seen
a
them
nice
all.
bald picture of you right here. We sticking together. You feel me?
Nah. It was dope. It was dope. But anyways, there was a couple cats in there that had their phones somehow, and like Remy like stopped her photo op, went over like. Swoop, whoop.
Really?
I was just
Yeah,
like,
get that
oh, nobody
shit
said
out of here.
nothing. It was like silent. Like nobody.
Yeah, we're not saying nothing to Remy.
Nah, she's
got it.
G'd up.
So who else have you worked with?
Obviously Remy Pap.
Yeah.
I've done some stuff for. I've done some graphic stuff for a lot of people, man. I used to do a lot of stuff with DJ White Owl back in the day.
DJ White out.
Well, he used to chop like mixtapes like crazy, and I was like getting into the graphic game super crazy. So I've done some official stuff for them. I've done some official stuff for D Block.
D Block. Was that a good one?
Video, I don't know, whoever did it.
D Block.
Oh, I thought you were talking about the Jada Lab.
The daylight was pretty.
Jada Lab was on point.
Thank you.
Give me a D-block.
Thank you.
Off the arm, you my man.
You know what I mean?
And then, local cats, I got my guy Joe.
Yes,
course.
sir.
Shout out to
A
Martin.
town
Martin,
favorite.
You know what I mean?
Town favorite.
He's definitely my guy. We do a lot of work together. He's got some stuff. He's
Definitely.
For the family
show you.
video.
Yeah, that's
Still got me in the cameo?
That's a fact. That's,
Oh,
that's
okay.
getting finalized
Yeah, check
tonight.
that
Joe's
out.
got a
Check
bunch of
that out.
stuff. A bunch of stuff in the cut that we're dropping. Yeah,
That's lit.
he's working hard.
Shout out to the fucking drip gang, man. You know how the fuck
Shadow,
coming.
I gotta approach you about this situation.
Shout out to Buddha Beast.
So I
shout out to Buddha.
threw one of the biggest parties in this town, right? And who was the first person I hit up and said, "Yo, Shadow, you want to record this?"
Of course, he hit me up.
And then who didn't pull up?
No, it wasn't my. What did I have going on?
You had something going on, but I was so upset. I was so upset.
Listen, I'm gonna tell you right now.
It's all good though.
This man is busy as shit.
It's all good
son.
though. It was all
That
good. And the price is a little steep.
Just for him being my friend.
I got a mortgage, baby.
Yo, this nigga's always doing something. Like, yo, bro, he's my real friend. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I see this nigga all the time. Dude, you gotta tell him what you're doing right now with the what you call it? What you was out in the Rock? He was in the Rock.
So
Tell him that, man.
Talk
That's
your talk.
crazy.
Talk your talk.
I direct, kind of produce, and I shoot and edit 2 shows currently. One's a TV show, one's a web series show.
Whoa. Whoa.
Yeah.
Talented, man.
Yeah,
Great
one's
first
it's a
guest.
traveling food
See
show.
my first guest.
The traveling food show that
I
goes
do
across
obey.
New York State. And just like stops at mom and pop restaurants and they showcase their food and like a diners, dives and drives. No, we go throughout New York State.
All New York State.
All throughout the state.
You remember how to get here?
Do I remember how to get here? Yeah.
Alright, cool. So
Welcome to the family.
get a takeout box.
Gotcha.
Hey, you got that on the
So-
I got you. I'm gonna get some sponsors son over here.
Yeah.
Get some food.
Oh, speaking about sponsors, let's drop this in real fast. 3 honorable men. Nice beard kit. We're gonna show you a nice picture right here. Shout out to 3 honorable men for sponsoring us.
Yeah, blessings. Thank you.
We're gonna promote y'all. I'm trying to grow
Look at my
mine.
man beard. You
Listen,
know what I'm saying?
I'll show y'all.
It's gonna be good now.
Right.
If you want a beard
Yeah,
like moi,
yeah.
Oh, like one.
yo, click the
Talk your
fucking
talk.
link, man. Click
And
the
it's
fucking
working.
link. It's working.
And it's working.
Come on, man.
Look, my man Rich shit coming in.
You feel me?
It's working,
Don't sleep
bro.
on me.
Okay.
Stop sleeping on me. Anyway, so what type of events do you do for videography? What kind of events you do?
I pretty much do whatever. You know,
Yeah,
I
yeah.
kind of came up like guerrilla style. Like I didn't go to school for it. Like
Mm-hmm.
I said, it was like I'm in that first wave of like people who don't have to shoot on film to make something look like film.
Yeah.
You know, like those DSLR shooters that are like, you're like, I don't know what they shot it on.
Yeah.
I get 100 questions a day. What are you shooting with? What lens? What's this?
All the time.
And I don't mind sharing, but you know, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But listen, this is the thing. I don't
that's
mind
the same
sharing,
part.
but like when you share, and then people local cats who know you start trying to like
Copy.
poach on your shit.
Oh, is he?
You're kind of like,
Nah, it's just what it is, though.
that's all. You know what I'm saying? I don't got no problem teaching or sharing with anyone. I've worked with a
definitely.
bunch of people.
You gotta keep gems to yourself sometimes to make yourself, advance in life anyway.
It's
Most
just,
definitely. That's a fact.
it's just you gotta create your style, and then you gotta master that.
Nah, yeah. Create your
Right.
style. I'm big on that. Create your own style. Be
Right.
different. Be unique.
Right. You can. It's easy to misrepresent yourself and get confused with inspiration versus copy.
No, definitely.
You know what I mean?
Definitely.
Inspiration is like we're all inspired by something.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh,
big time.
Absolutely.
You see
Big
something.
time.
There's different directors. There's videos. There's pictures. There's whatever.
Yeah.
But when you actually take someone and just swagger jack their shit, that's foul.
That's weird.
Yeah.
But thanks for leading me into the next question. Who inspires
Get him
you?
out of here.
Get him out of here!
Who inspires you?
Who inspires me?
Or what inspires you? Whichever way you
Film-wise
want to
or
go.
just in general.
In
like-
general.
What drives you? What gives you that what you want to
My
wake
family,
up?
my kids.
How many do you have? How
I
many
have
kids
a
do you
small
have?
family. I have 2 kids.
Ooh.
Hey.
Yeah,
I saw the one little video of your daughter running through the.
Oh yeah, yeah.
That was so fire.
Yo,
She's,
nigga takes the best picture
That
of his
was
kids.
so
That's the funniest
fire.
shit, bro. It's so
I
funny.
was so jealous.
Nah, she's
wanna see?
she's dope. She's got a YouTube channel and everything. She's
Zoom
like,
in.
she wants to be just like me. YouTuber,
Wait,
films and
we're
stuff,
not
yeah.
doing that. It's another podcast, buddy.
You know what I'm saying?
But that's fire though.
That's
yeah.
what's up, man.
So, what, do you have like an idol that you look up to for?
I would say film wise, I like a Quentin Tarantino.
That's beautiful.
I like a good
Definitely.
Quentin Tarantino.
K Twist
film.
likes that.
K-Twist love
K-Twist
that.
approved.
Yeah. It's not for everybody.
Yeah,
but,
nah,
Is that who
definitely.
did what he did? Like Scarface, right?
Nah. Quentin did like Pulp
Uneducated.
Fiction,
Uneducated is my
Pulp
direction.
Fiction.
Ozzie, have you seen Pulp Fiction?
Django,
The Django.
Kill Bill.
Basically,
Kill Bill.
any good
Beautiful.
movie.
Old
like-
school, like old school.
Nah,
Nah,
but
he
he
still
does a
does-
lot of action.
Late
Like
90s,
Quentin
2000s.
Tarantino-
He's still making films.
Yeah.
Tarantino's, he's all about
He's
bloodshot,
got older,
bro.
newer. It's,
all
about
it's
bloodshot.
really.
Have you
like-
seen Pulp Fiction though?
Don't
You
ever
gotta watch
gotta
that.
see
No, I'm not even gonna come
Motherfucker!
at, I'm not even gonna come at you.
gotta see
That's a
that.
movie that you're gonna be like,
Yeah,
what
you're,
I just
you're gonna
watched.
like it, bro.
Facts.
You're gonna like it, bro.
on Netflix?
Listen, I'm gonna just tell you who stars
Yes, it
in
is.
it.
Yeah.
John Travolta, Samuel Jackson.
Samuel Jackson, yeah.
Motherfucker. So, yo, bro, it's
Samuel
fire.
L. the realest actor ever.
Miles Morales look like?
And these all quotes.
Does he
Yeah,
look?
fact. Have you seen Kill Bill?
Yeah, like volume 1
Yeah.
with the lady in the sword.
I
That's
ain't
what I'm saying.
gonna
That's
hold you.
Quentin.
I ain't never seen no Kill Bill.
Like volume 1 and 2, right? Like that's serious.
My son he didn't see shit. He just described the poster.
You feel me?
He didn't see shit. He described the poster.
Yeah, no, I
See
kept
that.
watching.
Facts.
I
The second one was the red movie. Yeah.
The lady with this. It didn't really sink in for me. Though. You know what I mean? That wasn't really my life.
So
Movies like that. I like stuff that's not really super commercial. Like
I feel you,
off
I
the
feel
beaten
you.
path. You know.
I like Marvel shit, man.
I do too. That's just kind of commercial
R.I.P.
shit.
Stan Lee, man.
R.I.P. to
definitely.
Stan.
Yo,
R.I.P. to
Oh yeah,
Stan Lee.
facts. R.I.P. to my guy Stan Lee.
Watching some superhero, like that's it. I'm not doing.
I
no,
can't.
You're dead.
Is that your
Plain and
go-to
simple.
date for the shorties?
You know what I mean?
You're dead.
Superhero.
Plain
Is
and
that your
simple.
go-to date? Like the pull up? Like let's go
Marvel
see.
movies?
No, I mean I would say like yo, let's go to the movies. But it would be low key like Spider-Man just dropped.
Because you want to what?
Right.
Let's go to the movies.
You gotta
She'd
kill
be
two
like,
birds
"What you
with
wanna
one stone."
watch?" I'll be like, don't even worry about it. Let's just go.
She'd be like, Ozzie, can you go get some soda?
None. I get the best seats. I need to watch my son's
Movie starts at 9. My
dead.
son's there at 7:30.
I love that.
At 8:45. You feel me?
So how far do you see yourself going with all your talents? Like, what do you see? Speaking into existence, I'm big on that. So,
Okay.
what do you see yourself going so far in the future?
I'm trying to just kind of like build my team up, trying to build my portfolio, and just keep good people around me to put me in a good position. Because I realize that you can put as much work in as you want to,
Yeah.
but you got to keep good people around you,
Definitely.
and you got to be consistent.
Definitely. Consistency is big.
Consistency is key.
Anything.
Stay on that pedal, brother. It's
a fact, man.
So now for the last question.
Okay, what's going on?
You dropped all your gems.
Talk to me.
You dropped all your talents.
Uh-huh.
Now there's a kid out there right now asking, can you give me a gem of what I should do to start my way up? What do I do next? Like how do I get started? Like you got anything? Anything?
I would say
It's a hard question, I know.
it's don't worry about it's tough to swallow, but don't worry about getting paid in the beginning. I did so much stuff for free for like $50, $20.
That's a big one, though.
Stuff.
That's a
Because
big
right now, to get a good picture, anyone in this room can take a fire picture right now, probably with their phone, right?
Definitely. yeah.
Portrait.
These cameras.
Shout out Juan Boulevard.
Shout out to Apple
Juan
Portrait Mode.
Apple.
Shout out to Apple Portrait Mode. But now you can go grab a amazing Canon camera for $400 now. You know what I'm saying? That'll give you the crispiest image, and then you're going to be paying $30,000 for another camera where the quality is not $30,000 more worth. You know, like a cinema camera.
Yeah.
So I mean, I think you could just right now it's time to create. You can go get a camera. You can make a video.
Yeah.
All the tools are there. Every tutorial in the world's on the internet.
Definitely. You can learn pretty fast from
You can learn
almost
pretty
anything.
fast, and
I mean,
just make content.
Like,
up?
look at.
I love content, man.
Look at these. Look at these.
Build a foundation, man.
Look at
that's
these.
that's your portfolio.
Right. Build a
I didn't have much before people started booking me, man.
What's up, Rns?
Look at these IG comedians, actors, or whatever. Yo,
Shout out to Shiggy.
they're getting.
Shout out to my boy getting that
all
pull-up
their
text.
followers. They're getting millions of followers.
Yeah.
And it's branching off. They're
Yeah.
doing deals here. They're
Yeah.
making appearances here,
Yeah.
club
Right.
appearances.
Walkthroughs.
Just walk through. Yo,
Right.
it's going crazy. And I'm starting to notice, like, yo, nowadays, like A&R work and all that shit, like they really just go look and see how popping you are on social media.
Definitely.
Like that's all it really
Oh.
is. That's all it really
And
is.
so
bro.
basically, at the end of the day, what we did, like our last conversation with, I think episode 2, where like what people are lacking nowadays is just marketing. Honestly,
Right.
Oh, facts.
It's just marketing.
Right. Promoting yourself. Don't drop a project.
Shit, we talk about that every day in the chat.
That's what I'm saying.
Right.
You gotta
I was
market
gonna say,
invest in yourself.
you,
talk about
you and
it
I
every
know,
day.
you know more than most people how real that is. Your
Yeah,
social
bro.
media, how much it really affects the outcome of what can happen.
You
Big
really
time.
don't notice until you like for instance, for me, when I knew shit was about to pop off for me is when I went out to the concert to the A Boogie P&B.
Wait, what
in
company is
Don
this?
Q. Oh, this is RNS Trappings. You know what I mean? RNS Trappings.
Check it out. It's a nice hat.
BigCartel.com. You know what I mean? Go check it out.
Zoom in on the cat. You heard?
I'll be expecting the RNS package in the mail.
Yes, sir. Yo, I got something coming real soon. I'm gonna drop it on the podcast. I'm just waiting. You know what I'm saying? I'm
Talk
just
your
waiting. I'm just waiting. But what I was saying was, fuck, I forgot what I was saying. What was I saying?
When you went to the
Somebody-
A
concert.
Boogie.
so peep, right? I had a modest, probably like 1,600 followers. Like
Casual.
when I went,
Followers.
just for me, just
Real
I wasn't-
followers.
Wasn't exactly.
Organic 1,600.
So I go, you know what I mean? At the time, I just had dropped the hoodies.
Yeah.
You know, me and Rec go. Shout out to my boy Rec, man. We go, we're sitting there, we smoking and shit. And I'm just like, fuck it. I'm gonna try to get his shit to this nigga, the hoodie. I had a hoodie for him. And A Boogie's performing. P&B, he just try taking niggas' phones, taking pictures with him and shit. I'm just like, yo, here, bro. He looks at it. This nigga goes, this shit fire. And then he starts like holding it up for me to take a picture with shit. Then he took my phone and then did the whole, you know what I mean, the whole shit like that. So peep, I had that. At first I was like,
first of all, that video was fire.
Just took that shit. You know what I mean? Right. So like at first I'm like, yeah, blah 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 blah. It's just cool. I get home. Rex like, yo, you gotta post that shit. And I'm like, yeah, you're right. I'm gonna wait till the morning. You know what I mean? So when everybody wake up, they can see it, bro. When I posted that shit, I kid you not, my shit jumped from probably about like 13 to 1,700 interactions. Interactions mean people come to your page. I had 70,000 interactions. Sheesh. As soon as I seen that, bingos, go sales. Threw $50 on my IG. Promote. Yeah. You know what I mean? Not to throw shit up out there, but I sold probably about like 300-400 hoodies.
Invest in yourself.
1,000 hats.
Invest in yourself.
1,000 hats. You know what I'm saying? But like the thing is, like, I just didn't. For me, it took off so quick that I was like, oh my God, yeah. So I was a one man show, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. But to go back, social media is so influenced. Like, yo, like what I was watching this interview the other day. I think it was a Breakfast Club or something, and they were saying like, yo, kids don't even know what they want to do when they grow up. They're just looking at IG like, damn, I need to live like this. They don't even know. Like, nobody wants to be fireman no more. Nobody wants to be a plumber. Nobody wants to be a teacher. Everybody wants to be a rapper. Everybody wants to be Gucci on IG.
People see. Yo, shout out to the plumbers, you heard?
Like at the same time though, like as much as
Mario and Luigi, you heard?
One mic.
As much as we need those firemen and things like that, like yo, honestly, the world is evolving. So at the same time, those kids who don't want to be firemen and don't want to do those things and are looking at IG is going to be the next reason why. You know what I mean? Teaching is not the same. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like I work with clients all day that just sit there and be like, yo, did you know that there's a smart book now? So instead of the people who love to take notes, right? Now they can take notes on their book, on a smart book, and it automatically goes to a Google Drive in their handwriting. Like she sat there and she was like, yo, I made this because although I didn't like computers, but I like to write. Like I'm looking at everybody that just want to just sit there and be on their computer all day. But I like writing. Like this is how I take notes. This is how I want to be. Like you know what I mean? Like they gonna change the world too. But like that's 100% though. Like yeah, man. I mean I'm honestly that person too.
It's
like,
different. And your social media is important because it's these labels seem like they don't want to do the work anymore. Before you get signed, they do all this shit for you and they're pushing you in.
Yeah, this is one of my topics for today. This is one of my topics for today. Thanks for touching it.
Yeah.
Do you think in the future, in a couple years, that labels will be non-existent?
No. Because you still need that. You still need that like corporate money.
That push.
Right.
It's an extra push.
The funnel
Will they be as big as they are now? Like,
I think the structure's already changed a lot.
I think the value of having a label is now decreased. Like it's not such.
But then again,
but they still are important.
I still think it depends on the artist though. Depends on the artist, because when you think of Drake, you think OVO obviously, but then you can be signed by OVO XO. But that label right there behind you is already big. You know what I'm saying?
A lot of things people don't really know too. There's only like 4 or 5 really big record labels. Everything is a branch off. You know what I'm saying? Like for instance, OVO is Warner Brother. You see what I'm saying? Right. So like, you know what I'm saying?
I didn't know that.
Yeah, it all stems out, bro. There's like it's like a monopoly, bro. You see what I'm saying? And like, I'm trying to think of an artist that I like is a good example of social media. And then once they hit the label, they blew up. You see what I'm saying? But I just really can't get. I'm trying to say Queen, the little YouTube joint, but like she kind of had her following from YouTube.
Queen
you see
Naji?
what I'm saying? Yeah, Queen Naji.
I mean,
So like,
Loki, you could say Boogie.
yeah,
I was thinking Boogie, bro. I was thinking Boogie.
Of course.
Boogie was a New York nigga.
Yeah, because he sit there on Facebook and he posted like one little snippet.
Yeah.
I got the perfect one because I watched A Boogie. Like I've been to like 7 of his concerts. I've seen him progress too. But the biggest glow up I've ever seen, like in person going to concerts, I go to a lot of concerts, was Fetty Wap. That was the biggest glow up I seen. I seen him. I seen him when he opened up for Rich Homie Quan. And I forgot who else, but he was like the starting act. He came out in a Syracuse sweatshirt and like he didn't have a chain or nothing, you know what I'm saying? And this is when Trap Queen was just going crazy, you know what I mean? So like I peeped that, and then I go to another concert probably like I want to say a month and a half later. Starting to pick up. You got dancers, got the chain and all that. And then the third concert I go to, he's the headliner. Everybody under him is performing to him. We got all the chains, you know what I mean? To me, I was like, yo, this shit real. Like, this nigga got like 5 songs on the Billboard right now, and he really getting it. And that just shows you that little push. A little bit of a push.
Another thing about the labels, though, I think what will change about having a label is the roles within labels. Nowadays, you read A&R is not something like an A&R person is not doing what they had to do before. Kind of like what he said, like you're not going out to local shows, you're not looking at those things anymore.
They're going right now IG.
Right to IG. You're looking and seeing like he said, like if this person, because at the end of the day, it's about the bread. You know what I'm saying? So if I go on somebody's IG, he's an upcoming or she's an upcoming artist, and they got about, let's just say 200K followers. I look at their engagement and people are really engaging on anything. I can go there and be like, hey, this person might fill out a show.
We can flop, we can flip,
you know what I'm saying?
Flip sign off of that.
You know what I mean? Right. If they got some real talent or some real following, then like, boom.
You got 200K off the arm? Yeah, we can probably get you like 5 and then boom.
But you know why I don't like that? Because it takes away some of the specialness of it.
Yeah, some of the best rappers I know got 2,000 followers.
You know what I'm saying? It's because back in the day, not even so far long ago, if an artist got signed and you saw them, it was like they were up there and it took a lot of work to be there.
Right.
You had to really be someone and put in that work. And now it's like someone could have made a song in their crib, put it on IG, blew up on SoundCloud, and 2 weeks later they're this person that you're like idolizing, and then they're gone in 6 months, 2 years, a year, who knows?
That's what I like about the game though, because the real is gonna stay.
That's a fact.
I mean?
Right.
But you're right though. It does take away from it. Cause
you know what I'm saying?
And me, like, I could be real, like, I just started, like, actually making music, and within a year, I pressed play, like, last year, and be like, oh, this is fire. Right. Now I press play, because I understand how much work it takes to get, like, to actually make a quality song.
A quality song.
I'd be like,
boy,
this is trash.
Boy, a quality song.
Should we talk about quality just for a second?
Quality, I feel like quality is not being talked about as much as it should be. Like,
let's put the definition of quality above Rich's head, please.
Quality is crazy.
Put quality.
Like people think they can just get, yo, I'm gonna be a rapper tomorrow and just put up a song. Yes, you see, I'm kind of mad at that now because social media made people.
Bothered.
I'm a little mad.
Yeah.
Because people, I put my heart and soul into my music, man. I'm putting
talk about it.
Actual scenarios that either between me or with my boy Stretch, who's yawning crazy. Anyway,
disrespectful.
I thought that was
you thought you was
finish him.
top freestyle for a second.
Anywho, I'm just saying, like, artists nowadays put their heart and soul. There's some artists out there that just be like, yo, I'm gonna get in the booth and just say whatever. Right. I don't know. I'm not big on just quantity.
You're also not a rapper, man.
I'm a singer, yeah, R&B. You right.
You know these rappers.
You gotta feel your lyrics.
And people aren't honest with their
rappers
friends. Let's be honest. Let's all be honest with our rapper friends. If you can't rap, let's tell them.
Yeah, you're right.
Like I told Juan on episode 1. Just because you're a rapper don't mean you can fucking rap.
Everybody can rap. If we walk outside right now, what are the odds that a nigga between 18 and 35 don't have a 16 on deck?
That's a fact.
Very slim.
In Utica. There's no way that's possible.
Always got to keep one in the tuck. But the thing is, right? Yo, I'm not gonna lie. Like some of the rap I like very diverse shit. You know what I mean? Like shout out to like Whitechapel, just so y'all know. So only some people gonna know what Whitechapel is. I ain't gonna explain
Shout
it.
out to White Castle.
Yes, sir.
Explain it, but
shout out to white people.
Whitechapel, yeah. Shout out. But anyways, like so, a lot of the music I'm liking right now is simple. It's very simple music. It's not too complex.
Simple?
Nah, I believe 6ix9ine music is kind of complex. It's orchestrated. You know what I'm saying? He's not writing it or nothing like that. But a lot of simple music is fire nowadays. Yeah. It starts from someone making him the beat, somebody writing him the song, getting the cadences down, being in the studio.
I think Juan Boulevard disagrees.
You mean simple, like lyric wise, or just like the whole structure?
Saying the songs I like are simple. Throw the beat on. One like the verse is a minute or too long.
Right.
It's not complex.
6ix9ine.
No.
I was just like,
what I'm saying is a 6ix9ine song is kind of like a Cardi shit. They build it together. They make the song. They go lay it down, and then
you're hitting on something now.
like,
you're hitting on something. I like that.
Yeah,
because even albums are shorter. I mean to cut you off. You know what I'm saying? Everyone's putting out an EP. Everyone's putting out
7 songs. Kanye, get out of here with that.
We haven't seen EPs since like the 80s, early 90s.
Go back to episode 4. I
like the short albums.
Mindset. Yo, our attention span for music is too quick.
Well, you enjoy short albums?
Because we have
I like the
access.
short albums.
Yeah, I do.
That's not an album to
You're
me.
100% right. We have a shorter attention span for music because we used to have to go to the store and get it, go on fucking LimeWire, download. Am I allowed to swear on this?
What I was telling them,
Am I allowed to swear on this?
I mean, everybody does.
What I was telling
I'm not big on the swearing though.
We get an album, right?
Sorry, Rich.
Like for instance,
Sorry, Rich vocals.
We was talking about the Migos. We get an album, we digest digest it, we're done with it because we're taking in so much fucking
next
music,
Friday,
so much
7 more
music.
That's what I'm
albums
saying. I
dropping.
like the short album.
Conclusion: most of y'all enjoy short albums. Is what you're saying to me?
I like short
cool with it.
songs.
I like anything.
Twist, no, man. Like, I go to go, and when, like, people like, yeah, like, when, like, people send me a song,
30 seconds.
and that thing is, and I look at it, and I see that shit hitting there, like, 3 minutes, I'm cringing.
Yeah.
And it's only 2 of us on the song, I'm cringing.
Yeah.
I'm like, yo, Twist. I be like, yo, how many seconds we at? He's like, yo, you be like, yo, 1 minute and 45? Crazy.
Thank you for tuning in for part 1 of episode 5. We about to take a short break.
Just a little micro.
We about to get spicy next part. So I hope you're ready for that. Your Loft Podcast.
Almighty.
So, Shadow, the lens guard. I can imagine your inbox is on fire with a lot of local artists, you know, wanting to get a vid done, maybe get some advice or anything like that. So what I'm gonna ask you, what advice do you have to a beginner rapper that's trying to get on, trying to be amongst his peers rapping, because he's a beginner? You know, what you got to offer a young rapper? What would you tell him?
In our city, you know what I mean?
In our city, locally.
I would say the first thing you have to do is do your homework, and you have to invest in yourself. You're not going to get anywhere
Without investing in
yourself. Because so many of these rappers have been out here for like years and years, and they're just kind of living off of like free studio time here and there.
Right.
A video that their man will do for like $50, and all this little cheap shit is cool in the moment, but it just kind of shows you who just wants to be on YouTube and who really wants to do this. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Because you have to do that. And then there's times where I learned this the hard way. You know, you can't do everything yourself. There's a lot of rappers out here that are like self-taught with certain stuff. They want to do their own this, their own that, their own videos, their own mix. Sometimes if you just concentrate on the art, you'd be surprised how further you'll get. You know, if you just invest some money in having someone else do your video, professional,
Having assets.
someone else go to a studio that's not your man's crib where you're just gonna go there and waste time. Go to a real studio and catch a vibe.
Facts.
You know what I'm
I like
saying?
that.
Like get some real music done and
That's a super fact. Now, if, say for instance, if I wanted a Shadow video, how do I go about that? What's the best way so nobody's blowing up your inbox? How can people contact you to get their video? And it's not free at all. It's a you know what I mean? You gotta spend the bag. You want a good video, you gotta spend the fucking bag. Because I've been in these videos, man. I look at myself like, God damn.
They know what goes into it.
Listen,
it's a lot of work.
So how can an artist get a video from the Lens Guard? What they gotta do?
Email me is probably the easiest way.
The email's gonna be right there.
The email's gonna be up here. Email me. I'll respond to you. If not the same day, I usually get back to it pretty good. But a lot of times, if
Within
I'm
24.
Okay.
within 24, 48, look for a response.
48, got through that.
Cash App ready.
Cash App ready.
Talk that Cash App talk.
Welcome back to the Loft Tide Pod.
When he says he hates when I say that be me, and then he does this.
And I honestly don't like when I do that, but welcome back to the podcast. Welcome back to the Loft Podcast. I can't really say it now. Welcome back to the Loft Podcast. We're going to dive right into it. Right into this stuff. So now, for my basketball folk.
Yeah, let's get right into it.
Does KD have a right to get
Hold
mad?
on, wait. We gotta throw this in there too.
What up,
Be
Pop?
like round 1.
Ding! Does KD have a right to be mad at Draymond for taking that shot?
Yes.
Hell yeah.
Yes.
You think so?
Yes.
Hell yeah.
Yes.
Who was more aggressive at that moment?
Who was
KD.
more aggressive? Draymond
Did
Green.
you see that?
Draymond Green is the most aggressive player on that team, but
Facts.
more often
Easy.
than not, when he's bringing the ball up the court, you're wishing
giving
someone
the
else
ball
had
to
the ball.
KD.
You're wishing someone else had the ball.
to who? You're giving the ball to who?
KD or Steph, easily.
You're very
Very true.
100% right.
Yeah.
And I had this conversation with Stretch, right? Last week, right?
Off
Right?
camera.
Off camera. And I told him, I said, listen, the reason why I feel like Kevin Durant, right? There's two different types of people there's two different types of pressure in this world. There's pressure that you can hold
Yeah.
with a bunch of people.
Yeah.
And there's a different type of pressure when it's all on you. There's two different types of pressure.
And that man wanted that pressure, bro. He wanted that shot.
Can you please not do that?
So here's my thing.
The table is.
Yeah, this is definitely my nice wooden table.
Here's my
Please.
thing, right?
Do not break my table.
Right?
Talking about my favorite play.
When KD last year walked down and hit a shot in front of LeBron James, right? He had a different type of pressure on him, right?
Yeah.
I told Stretch, they're like, yo, listen, that man sat for 8 minutes before that point in the fourth quarter.
Oh, no.
You went over the stats and you agreed.
Is this the question?
Right? No, but wait, I'm getting to a point.
He's going to get back to it.
I'm getting to a point, right? He had pressure to share with a whole bunch of people right there.
Zoom in on Cody.
Right? Then on top of that, when KD was really by himself, right? He couldn't get it done. That's a different type of pressure.
Bro.
Wait. So now listen, it's about being hungry at the end of the day. At the end of the day, watch.
Wait, listen, one mic.
I'm being real.
One mic.
I'm being real.
Yeah.
When you talk about being hungry, you talk about being a leader. Like you just said, right? In that moment right there, Draymond was more aggressive. How does Draymond come from the other side of the basketball court to grab a rebound that you're in front of, but you want to win the game and you want to be the person to clap and give me the ball? You go get that ball sky up, you bring it down, you knock the shot down. He's not a killer. He's not a killer. It's simple.
Whoa.
Ready?
It just got real.
Now let me ask you this. So how was the ball in front of KD if he was at the half court line calling for the ball?
Quiet. So listen, when we pull this up right here, you will see. Stretch won't be able to see it right now, but he's gonna feel bad. What happened was the ball came off the rim and KD
Draymond
KD
wasn't even by the rim.
Was like
He wasn't even by the rim.
How tall is he? How tall is he?
He wasn't even by the rim.
Fake. Before you do that, he kind of.
He was at the rim.
He was.
Draymond beat him to the rim.
I'm on both sides right now. I'm gonna tell you straight up.
That shouldn't matter because no matter who got the rebound at that crunch time, Kevin Durant should have had that ball.
No.
Ball handler.
You're right.
Easily.
You're right. But not when the person who's supposed to knock down the shot is near the rim, and the other person has to come from farther to grab the rebound.
So you're basically justifying Draymond Green bringing the ball up and shooting his shot because he got the rebound.
No.
Yeah, you are.
No, what I'm justifying is just the simple fact of KD can't be mad at Draymond.
He can because they have different players. KD is an elite scorer among the NBA.
That's
Draymond
great,
Green,
he's also supposed
I'm telling you right now, Draymond Green leave the Warriors and we won't hear about him. He's not someone that can build a team around.
We'll hear about that. If Draymond Green left the Warriors,
if he left the Warriors, he wouldn't be Draymond Green that he is now on another team.
Right.
You tell me one other team that he would still be Draymond on.
So I watched the video again, right? I watched the video again. I watched the video again.
All right.
KD went for the rebound,
but not aggressively. So that's what I'm telling you.
Draymond cut him off. Draymond cut under him.
He should have never. Because you know what's different?
Draymond cut under him.
There's two different people right there. Because Draymond want to win.
No, KD reached for it.
No, reaches.
Just like this.
Why?
Time out.
No, I'm getting the
time out. Bring it back. Time out. Check it. All I'm saying, Juan Boulevard is saying, shout out to Like Mike in back in episode 5. What's up, how you doing, buddy?
Wait, come say hello. You got to.
Yeah, you got to. They like you, bro. Come on. They like you. He got a pizza in his hand this time.
Hello.
Anyway, all Juan Boulevard is saying is, if it was LeBron, right? Who would have grabbed it more aggressively?
Not LeBron, because they would have.
You don't think he would?
They would have gave it to him.
Okay.
Listen,
Even if LeBron didn't get the rebound,
they would have gave it to him.
They would have definitely gave
on that team.
I agree.
KD deserves that respect to get the ball at that time. And if you watch the clip, he's gonna put the clip up probably again. Watch KD reach for the ball and Draymond take it away.
Took it.
Here's my only thing away. Here's my only thing. Right? As a leader and as being somebody that I consider myself to be a hunter, to be a stone cold killer when it comes to playing football.
Yeah.
If in that situation, right, I'm the closest to the basket.
Yeah.
Right? I'm gonna go get the ball at its highest peak. I'm gonna squeeze that shit, come down, and I'm gonna get the ball. Well, look at the clip,
he's not.
Do you play ball, bro?
Huh? Yes,
Oh yeah, he plays.
Okay. I'm just asking.
Yeah, he do.
I'm not trying to play him. I'm just asking.
Don't sleep. He plays.
But here's my thing though. When I look at small things, and I'm an effort dude. You know me. I'm an effort dude. If I tell somebody to go grab a rebound, and they grab a rebound here, but the ball fell off the rim here.
It didn't though.
Right? Just wait, right? and the next person from the next person of the court is coming with more energy to the ball, right?
Bro.
I see that as the person who is nearest the basket needs to go grab that fucking ball at its highest point and go get it. I'm just saying, in my opinion, I feel like he was waiting for the ball.
Because no one was down there.
What clip were you watching?
What are you talking about? Bro, I'm talking about the opposing team. No one was there to contest the rebound.
If KD would have,
what does that matter? What does that matter?
If KD would have went in with the same intensity as Draymond, the ball would have went out of bounds. I think KD expected Draymond to get the rebound and say,
no, he didn't see KD.
At that point,
he didn't see KD.
At that point, if KD went to go get the ball aggressively and Draymond knocked it out of his hand and went out of bounds,
it don't even matter.
At that point, I'm like, yo, listen.
Bro,
I think that's irrelevant.
In my head, I'm like, okay, yeah, KD was ready to go do what he had to go do that.
Bro, he was ready to do it.
Yeah, no.
Talking to the Mizite.
Yeah, the bull. Listen, Draymond made a poor decision, bro.
I'm not.
He should have.
Okay,
I get it.
Everybody knows he made a poor decision.
I get your point, but at the end of the day, all that don't matter. Because at the end of the day, you try to win a basketball
because you control things that you can control. You can control. So if you can go snag that rebound the way that you gonna snag that rebound, you won't have to worry about Draymond not passing you the ball. That's the problem with people. You got great areas.
That response.
That's great areas.
All right, hold on.
I'm not feeling that response.
I was waiting for Ns to chime in.
Because this whole convo, right? Because I didn't watch the game. I'm just keeping it. I'm gonna keep it.
It wasn't even on TV.
I'm gonna keep it a whole stack. I was doing my podcast research. I wasn't watching it.
I like that energy.
You know, pop culture. Gotta stay up on the pop. But listen, right? So what I'm hearing is, and we gonna get right off this shit too, because we spent so much time on this damn rebound. Listen, so what I'm understanding is
talk your shit.
Is Draymond?
Talk your shit.
And we talking about the bum ass Warriors too. Like anybody on that team could shut up. Relax. Anybody on that team could shoot. The thing is, when whoever gets the rebound, I was always the big man, okay? Like, you look to pass. Whenever you get the rebound, you look to pass. You do not bring the ball up. I mean, the NBA is different nowadays. 7 foot.
Draymond is a point forward, though.
Listen,
low key.
He's the quote unquote big man. He's supposed to get the ball, look up the court. I understand KD is, a burger, like y'all saying. But there's also one, and I say about 4. One of the best shooter I ever seen in my life. Steph Curry. Let's not forget this man. And Klay Thompson, he just dropped what? $1 zillion in a quarter? So like the thing is, right? Don't you think everybody's expecting KD to get the ball, especially if he's close by the ball?
Right.
Exactly.
So what you're saying
How much time was left in this game?
It was a trick play.
It was like 6-7 seconds.
6-7 seconds.
After the rebound.
So KD shouldn't be looking for the ball at the back court. He should be running his ass up the court while Draymond's bringing it up and trying to get fucking open.
That's what KD did.
You lost me there. I was on your side the whole time.
Listen.
I get your point, though. I get it.
KD should be getting open.
See if he
shouldn't be trying to wrestle for the fucking rebound. He should be getting open. But at the end of the day, let's talk about what Draymond said to KD. We don't need your bum ass on this team. That's why your bum ass came here. We won before your bum ass got here. That team is crumbling.
Rumors. I just want to say, you look angry and sound like a hater.
I fucking hate the Warriors, bro.
Come on, bro.
Time out.
I am a LeBron
to the new
fan,
topic.
But I just hate the Warriors, man. Get them the fuck out of here. Let's done talk about the Warriors, man.
To the new topic. How do we feel about that?
What? Bring it back.
Okay.
Bring it back.
Almighty.
KD is known for walking up and hitting that fucking dagger in your mouth.
Facts.
He want the not off no pass. He gets the ball at the top of the key.
He gets it from a pass. Bro, listen. Just because I ain't watched that game, I watch basketball, my nigga. He doesn't always bring up the ball.
Tall.
He played with Russ and fucking what you call before.
How did he hit? What's your favorite player?
Huh? Come on,
who's your favorite player?
I gotta tell you that. You know that.
So who's your favorite player?
You know who it is.
Say it.
You know who it is.
LeBron James.
Rest before that point.
How did he hit that dagger in LeBron's face? He walked it up the fucking court. He put it between his legs. Stop.
Listen, I'm not saying he cannot do that. I'm not saying Listen.
Like, don't make it see. If he was 6'8", that shit would.
How did he hit the game winner before that one?
I'm not gonna.
All right.
Listen.
All game, nigga.
I'm not gonna yell.
I'm off this.
But listen, fuck KD.
All right. Anywho, moving on. I was gonna jump into Carmelo, but that took too long, so I didn't want to get into any more.
Yo, free Melo, man. Damn, son.
Real quick, I want to hear something about it. What do y'all think that he should do? Real quick.
Lakers, Warriors. Go to the Warriors.
You're a
Get your
Lakers
ring.
fan?
Get up out of here.
Since when? You're a Lakers fan?
Since 2018, buddy.
Damn
Fuck you mean?
Listen, man. I think Melo honestly just needs to really like look
Go
at
to the
himself
Warriors,
and
get
just say
the
like,
ring.
listen, I know Melo really wants a championship because he's at that point in his
Go
career.
get that ring, boy.
But I would rather Melo go somewhere and be able to help a group of young players be able to basically elevate the career and still be able to get the ball as much time as he wants. Because he can't go to any other team and honestly contribute to the point where he can help them win a championship. And that's my. But he still is like. He's still better than 50 players.
Let's be honest here. Melo's going to China. Okay, they're gonna offer him. They're gonna offer him a
to LA, I'm good.
ticket.
Puerto Rico,
and he going.
Yeah, yo, but listen, yo, Melo, my G, just retire, bro.
Yeah.
Nah,
Just
man.
retire, bro.
You
Man
might
to
need
man,
to
to
say
man,
Who
bro.
started? Who told him to do that? T-Mac,
Yo,
right?
man to man, bro.
T-Mac told
T-Mac told him. He was
Yo,
like,
yeah,
yeah,
he
this-
broke it down. He made $250 million over his career. You did it. We know you can score. This ain't time for you no more.
Nah,
man.
you don't wanna
Retire,
like
bro.
Fuck that. Go to China,
Retire,
Melo.
man.
You don't wanna
Man,
go like
I
that.
remember
I'd rather
being
him
young
retire
watching
than
the
go to
Syracuse game.
international.
What?
I'd rather
That's
him
cake.
retire.
So
than
now,
go to international.
Go.
moving on, let's get into this music bag.
That's cake.
Let's get into this music bag. So how do y'all feel about Pusha T performing and he's saying so-called, some people are saying so-called, or the video, the music person in the back said F Drake behind him, the song
Fuck
behind
Drake.
him. Okay. Anyways, how do y'all feel? Is it true that he knew about it beforehand, or that actually accidentally happened by the... It
He
was an
playing
accident, you
that
think so?
shit, man. He
Well,
playing
Pusha T said it was an accident and said,
ain't
yo,
about
forget
this.
all that. But some people are saying that it was...
Yeah, it happened.
What, the Joe Budden podcast, what, like 2-3 weeks ago? We don't forgot about that? Yeah, he did it on purpose. He needed another reason for niggas to talk.
Think
I
so?
don't like that shit.
You see, it's two different sides of the story.
Ain't no reason for it to happen. I mean, like, yo, he King Push, right?
Mhm.
He's not no rookie. He not no like, you know what I'm saying, just some like regular act that they just gonna throw. You know, like nobody gonna do that to his set without him, his acknowledgement and him knowing that. Nobody just gonna do
for a
that.
minute too.
Yeah,
They
nobody.
was sitting there saying fuck
nobody-
Drake for a long
yeah,
minute. He
nobody
didn't say
gonna
nothing.
do that.
He didn't say nothing to be like, oh, when he turned around and looked at it, it wasn't like, yo, stop the show. Like,
Yeah,
yo.
someone did say, yo, I want to hear what he said during the show, not after
Nothing. That
the
nigga
show.
was rapping that fucking. Oh, you signed to this nigga, signed to that. He was, man. Fuck that, man. Fuck that. He did that shit because he's a corny ass nigga and he want niggas to talk about him again. Simple as that.
So,
I do think my fault. This
you
not
straight.
Ain't no
You
way.
straight.
Even if you performing, you can see that shit at the corner of your eye. If he really meant that way, he'd be like, yo, take that shit off, man. What the fuck is wrong with you? Da da da. Mid show.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Mid show. Man, he just covered it up after corny ass screen guy. Blah blah.
What was you
blah.
saying, Alice? Maybach?
I do honestly think Pusha ain't have no control.
Over that?
I don't think he did that. I think he didn't want to squash it. That's just me though.
But he got control of the track list he performing.
I agree.
The sound check. They
I
do
agree.
a whole sound check before, you know.
Right, but things can change though.
I understand it's definitely possible, but it's not looking likely for me. I think that shit was playing.
I can agree with you on that. That's the fact that like that's something that he can't control because he's out there performing a song. But for me, like when someone is genuinely like surprised at something happening and doesn't want that image or doesn't want that at their show, they can go ahead and do that. Like for instance, J. Cole. Like they were out there screaming like, yo,
Cut it out immediately.
Fuck Pump. We not with that.
We not
You know
doing
what I'm
that.
saying? So I just feel like, yo, even if you turn around, you saw that shit.
I hear you.
That's
You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, stop it. I'm not saying nothing. I'm not rapping another word. Change that.
Not to take nothing away from Push, cause like I sound like I'm crazy, like I hate the nigga, but I actually do I think he's a great rapper. I love his drug deal talks in his raps. But let's call it spade a spade. What he got going for him besides this beef with Drake?
I mean, he's
The album, listen.
Executive
Before
producer, like-
that's out of music. We talking about music.
that is
That's music.
If
He's like,
listen, what I'm talking about is his music, bro. His music, okay? His music. It's not his music. It's not. He's a president. He's not the fucking like what you call it, like he's not in everybody's studio session fucking, you know, mixing down their shit like as in a Kanye probably does. But what I'm saying, at the end of the day, what's really popping for him besides the Drake beef? What really got niggas to go out and get the album? Why did Drake send him the invoice for 20K? Because he brought Drake up out of the fucking blue again. Right. And he's doing it again.
Fact.
You see what I'm saying?
Shadow, what's your point on that?
Yeah.
I didn't even see any of that.
Oh,
that Pusha T shit.
So we're gonna move forward from that.
I'm glad you missed it.
Anyways, Stretch is plugging in his phone. 6ix9ine saying he fired his whole team. Thoughts, concerns, catastrophes.
Real quick.
It's rebrand time, baby.
Cutting ties.
You think he really fired his whole team though?
Yes.
No,
sir.
he did. He said, I mean, he
said it. Yeah,
he proved it too, because generally you would see like his manager and all that. But I feel like he did the right decision. I mean, if he was losing down on money, as he said on the Breakfast Club interview, then he should.
See, the thing is now, it's not. It's he's past the. He's as big as you can fucking get, bro. And there's no reason. Like what he basically was saying is like, I put all my niggas on, and it did nothing for me. You know what I'm saying? If anything, it all came back to bite him in the ass. So him taking this out, even though it's court ordered, like let's not forget, he was court ordered to like what you call it. He's court. He can't be around the gang. He can't be around. He can't do none of that shit. So the best thing for him to do is take himself out the situation. Fuck what everybody else thinks about it, because everybody's gonna be like, oh, you did it just to get up, da da da. He's the biggest he can get. Take this shit for what you can and ride it out. Rebrand the whole shit, my nigga. Don't do no trolling shit. Do none of that. And that's what I think
6ix9ine's still gonna troll.
He's not gonna. He's
gonna troll. He's a troll.
He was built on that.
He's commenting on pics.
That's his foundation.
He commented on pics like, oh, like I seen for his daughter's birthday party, he was like, you don't need a clown when you got 6ix9ine as your dad, and this guy had like 70,000 likes. You know what I'm saying? He's trolling differently. He's not getting out here like,
you really don't think he's gonna?
He's still definitely
the
getting
antics
on
are still gonna come.
I will put $100 in all y'all pockets if this nigga posts a video within the next 2 weeks doing that dumbass shit.
That was wicked.
Doing what?
That was wicked.
Bro. You might lose money tomorrow,
Doing
bro.
what?
I didn't want to shake your hand, bro.
Shake my hand, bro. Come on,
Yeah, I'm gonna need
it's
that.
time, yo. Like,
that cash.
how much? Listen. How much trouble? How much trouble can he get into? You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, at the end of the day, the niggas from New York. We are not dumb people. You know what I'm saying? If you leave New York, you're the smartest nigga in that state. You feel me? So like, he knows what the risk and the reward, bro. He could go right back to it tomorrow. He's going to jail. The court said, bro, you got to cut that shit out or you going to jail. He's being smart and he's switching it around now, and he's still coming with the hits. Did you hear the A Boogie fucking little clip?
Yeah, I'm excited for his album. Next week.
Oh yeah, he's coming out with hits.
I'm excited for that.
Him,
but
Do you like his music? Do you guys like his music?
I generally like
a couple.
Like the beat.
I generally like the music. That's why.
I get hype.
That's why I said
in the gym.
His music is like his
Do that again.
Back to Cody.
His songs are like
Rns
orchestrated.
TV.
They're orchestrated, bro. Like niggas, like all of us come to the table together and we make one thing. All right, everybody make this song for me. I'm gonna rap it. I'm gonna get the cadence down. I'm gonna do everything like that. We all gonna build it together. You know what I'm saying? That's the 6ix9ine song. Like, he's like a pop star. You get what I'm saying? He's a pop star.
I think you're giving him too much credit. I really don't think that
My nigga.
he takes that much consideration into what's going on when he's in there. I think the people who produce his music, I think they definitely like because his beats are definitely different. Everything about it is different from the
Scott Storch is on there.
It's different.
It's coming.
That's the whole point.
I think it's different. But I feel like
K-Twist is my Scott Storch. You heard me?
So I feel
Speaking
like,
to existence. You heard me?
So I feel like when he steps into the booth, it's just 6ix9ine being 6ix9ine. Cause I be listening to the things he's saying. Ain't none of that set down and orchestrated. That man is having fun with his life, and he's putting. You know what I'm saying? Like,
he said it himself.
Yeah, he said, which is cool, which is dope, which is fine.
He literally went on, I think, the Angie Martinez show.
Yeah, he said.
And he was talking about
Look,
Fifi.
he got that wet,
He
got
was
that
like, what the fuck am I talking about? He's like, what is that? He went on there and said that.
All I know when niggas
buying him, if he didn't look like that immediately, I would say probably a quarter of his shit is gone.
Yeah. But you gotta understand.
But if
a nigga right for me,
he's
I'm
like
not about to jump out the window and tell everybody that
looks like that.
Like, he gonna go with the flow. He like right now, he is like at the top, the tippy top, right? And a lot of people, what they do is when they're at the tip top, you know, they chill out. You know what I mean? Like, I hate to do it to him, but look at the designer, bro. He had the biggest song in the world.
Designer was coming out Envy.
He had the biggest song in the world, and then he followed up with the little Timmy Turner. People wishing for a burn. That shit was hard. Yeah, everybody was like, okay, what we about to do? Nigga fucked it all up. Like, niggas is not checking for a designer no more. Not even a fake Future recall, no, none of that. Niggas is not checking for him, period. You know what I'm saying? So, like, it's...
He came, not to cut you off, but he came at Envy and Charlamagne and said, yo,
they don't play him enough.
They was not playing him enough and saying, yo, y'all was trying to make fun of me. Envy, you got a kid and you got a family. Watch yourself type stuff. He came at him crazy.
Wow.
Yeah, bro. On Instagram.
Like,
Academics posted
bag out here?
Fake.
Yeah, like...
Fake, kinda. Anyways, do we like Russ?
Oh, I just peed.
Russ.
I just peed. I ain't gonna say that.
I want to hear.
Do we like Russ?
Everybody before I speak.
What about Russ?
Russ the singer. Do we like Russ?
As a
He's
person,
a rapper singer.
as a person, or
Fuck Russ.
Nah, I mean,
in general.
and I like Russ's music. I'm not gonna lie, I like his music.
Yeah.
I don't understand why people be talking about his personality is trash. I don't see it. I don't see it because like everything that he does, like he usually.
I heard it's like, or
he's way too arrogant, in my opinion.
He's a one-man show.
I hear that. I hear that.
I'm gonna give mine after.
I never see it though because he just made a bag and went and bought his mama house.
Did you watch Everyday Struggle when he was on there?
Nah.
That might change your opinion because he kind of showed true colors on there where it's like
the first one.
the first time, right?
First time, him
because
and
I think
cussing the desk out. Come on,
I think there's
man.
nothing wrong with being creative, doing your own shit. He's his own producer. He mixes his own shit, masters it. He writes his shit, whatever. So he gets all those bags. Because those are all separate jobs in the industry.
Yeah.
Man,
put that fucking play money away, man.
And so,
Give a snap.
and I just think as a person, he's just way too arrogant. He's like, he's expecting way more than people give him. Yeah. And he's like, well, you're only giving me X when I should get X, Y, and Z because I did all of this. You know what I'm saying? I feel like it's not.
He's not getting like the producer cut.
No, I mean, he gets it, but he wants more.
He's
it's kind of
a
like.
spoiled kid from down the street.
I hate when people.
What he is.
I hate when people don't.
That nigga's dad is a whole like. He's like a marketing manager for some media company. But like the thing is with me, I say fuck Russ and all that shit because it's funny. But like that nigga, he really is good at what he does. Like he really is good at what he does. His songs, like my favorite song was Ride Slow. After 3
What's that Cody always say?
Yo, son, cause like at first I'm laughing. I'm like, yeah, fuck Russ, fuck Russ. I even bought a shirt that said fuck Russ. I ain't even gonna hold you. I ain't gonna say the company name cause you know I got my own clothing brand. Fuck that. But yeah, I bought a shirt that said fuck Russ and shit because it's just it's like a meme. You see what I'm saying? But then like I did start to watch his interviews and I'm like, this nigga is like a spoiled little brat. You know what I'm saying? He's like a spoiled little brat. This, that, and the third. But there's a thing called walking the walk and talking the talk, and he does that. Like that nigga, I just watched a video. He sold out the Staples Center. Yeah. I'm not sure half the rappers in your catalog could do that. You know what I'm saying?
How you feel about one?
I really don't think so.
Honestly, I love Russ.
Yeah.
I love Russ to the T. Honestly, to be honest, if I could be real with you, if you spent 9 years trying to make your dream happen from the ground up, and you get there, and the people that's in this industry, you figure out that it's probably not what you thought it was all cracked up to be, but they don't give you the respect. I'm not saying, and it's a thin line, like you said. Like there's a thin line of, yo, I should have this respect, and oh, this is what I deserve. Honestly, you only deserve what you work for. You know what I'm saying? And what you've done in like from now. You know what I'm saying? But bro, like people just legit just hate on Russ, and I hate it. I be on Twitter. And I be going to bat for him because for me it's just like, yo,
don't be one of those guys.
Nah. I mean, I'll retweet it and be like,
because it's a joke.
I don't understand why people like.
The thing about it is, you can be accomplished and you can be a great artist and you can do all of these things, but you can go about it in a way that's professional.
100%.
You know what I'm saying? You don't have to throw it in people's faces, and when they give you way more than you ever had before, you want more because of the accolades that you're swearing by. When other people give you your accolades, it's way more important.
Like our everyday struggle, that's all he was doing. He was just like, yo, but I sold this out.
But you also gotta see it in the fact that you're 100% right. But you also gotta see in the fact of like, yo, imagine taking shots, like shots been thrown at you for like.
That's part of the game. It is
part of the game, but there's different types.
But we gotta
of
keep it a stack though. That shit is actually helping him. Like all the comments under academics, like yo, Russ holds his L, Russ holds it. That's helping him out, bro.
It's helping him out and it's getting him pushed. But like, I honestly feel like if when like Russ hit and everybody was kind of giving him love, and they continue to just solidify him as a real like great artist, I don't think he is the way he is. The game, I feel like molded him in that way because they just felt like, oh, like yo, like, who are you? Like, okay, yeah, you had an okay year, like, but you not this and you not that. So I feel like
okay, so let me
I think he's great.
Let me just throw this out there.
I don't think I would.
He's amazing.
Let me throw this out here then. Russ or Logic?
Russ.
Wow.
Russ?
Yeah, Russ.
Over Russ.
I'm
OD
picking
fast.
Logic.
I feel like
OD
Logic's a
fast.
dickhead himself, yo.
I'm picking Logic.
I don't fuck with Logic.
I just don't like Logic. I can't. I just can't say that.
But that's how I feel about Russ. You see what I'm
Yeah.
saying? That's exactly how I feel about Russ. Like, yo, I'm not hating on, just like I like KD. Fucking hate KD. Am I gonna sit here and say this nigga's not one of the best players to ever play? Of course not. I'm not gonna say that.
Never.
But it's kind of like a preference, man. Whatever your preference is, that's what you gonna bang with. Like me, like Ozzie said earlier, oh, I'm not really a New York, da da da. I get that, nigga.
let's put that out there, bro.
How many arguments you think I've been in saying Gucci my favorite rapper and we live in New York?
Right.
I've been fighting since I was in 8th grade for that shit, man. Niggas
Time
coming
out.
at me.
Can I put you on blast, Oz?
You can do what you gotta do.
Oh shit.
So Ozzie,
Opinions.
you a New York dude.
Valid.
You a New York dude, right,
Facts.
Pop?
Been here 22 years.
22 years.
It's getting
Pop.
spicy.
But
Spicy talk.
you said that's the only one I caught was one artist that you said you was not a fan of.
Yeah, I can say it.
One team. I'm sorry.
I'll spark it. I'll spark it.
Let's,
Spark it off,
let's
huh?
put the teams in
I'm
there.
glad you brought this up. So, all to all my viewers out there, forgive me that the Russ and Logic conversation wasn't really my forte. But here we go.
Me either.
22 years I've been in New York, and I am not a fan of the old New York. So what I mean by that, I don't fuck with Dipset.
Whoa.
I don't fuck with D-Block.
Blasphemy.
I don't fuck with Nas.
Whoa, whoa.
Yeah, we're gonna
turn the cameras off. Turn the
yeah,
cameras off.
yeah. So,
God.
I don't know this nigga. I don't know this
Get him
nigga.
out of here.
I do not know this nigga. What?
Whoa.
I'm not bumping none of that shit in my video.
KRS-One.
KRS, dub. Slick Rick. I'm fucking with the jewelry.
Okay.
I'm fucking with the jewelry.
That's a whole nother
Y'all can watch that
podcast
for
right
part
there.
6. Don't worry about it. Part 6 will bring you back up.
Damn, everybody left.
But I'm in Atlanta, nigga. Shout out to Gunna.
Anyways, thank y'all for tuning in to episode 5. Part 6 coming soon.
Okay.
Like, subscribe, comment. Let me hear your views on what Ozzie just said.
Bang
Follow
that
Loft
fucking
Podcast
bell, baby.
at Loft Podcast. Follow us. Shout out to Shadow. Thank y'all. Loft Podcast. Tune in now.
I'm telling you, I wanted to ask this nigga shit. This be your boy, Maybach-O, part of the podcast, The Loft. Please like, subscribe, comment, share, retweet, all that and above. We know we're here for the vibes. You see the drip, little casual boot game. You know what I'm saying? Just swipe, unlock your phone, go to YouTube, and just search the Loft Podcast. That's all you gotta do. If I can spell it, do you know what else? You know what you gotta do. Search that, swipe up, do what you gotta do. Please like, comment, share, follow the gang, follow the movement. We here for good times and good vibes only, you heard?